You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. We're back.
Yeah, man.
We're back. How's everyone doing? This is the Nothing to Do podcast. I'm your co-host, Jeremy. Right across from me is my co-host, Michael. Michael, how's your week been?
What it do?
What's
It's
going
been interesting.
It's
been an interesting week, to say the least.
It has.
Speaking of nothing to do, we definitely don't have nothing to do now. Fucking
right. Yo, facts. People got nothing to do right now.
Let's get right into it.
Let's do it.
This coronavirus stuff is really it's coming down hard on us. I don't think no one expected it to be what it is.
Yeah, not in America.
No.
At least. You know, shit didn't get serious till Tom Hanks got it. And that's when niggas started freaking out.
Did his son make a rap about it, though?
Yo, his son posted a video, but it was mad serious. So his son Chet now, straight from the Golden Globes, you know shit.
But yeah, I don't know when it was popping off in China like that. I don't know.
Yeah, yo,
I didn't pay no attention to it.
It's weird, and it's still a very, I guess, sensitive topic right now. Nobody wants to leave their house. People are either freaking out too much or not worrying about it at all. I don't know. What's your take on that?
What's the date? What's today's date?
Today, by the way, guys, today is March 18th.
So right now they're saying San Francisco's on lockdown for 3 weeks, right? Officially, I think that was yesterday.
Oh wow, I didn't catch that.
It's like 5 counties out there. It was like on lockdown. You got Puerto Rico. They have a curfew. They have to be in by 9.
Damn.
And out by like 6 a.m. or something like that. So you have to be in your house. Italy's on total lockdown, right?
Yeah, Italy's fucked right now.
No one's coming out of the house,
No one's
right?
coming out, and it has a lot to do with their lifestyle, right? Because they live with their whole generations of family, so it's just like they got grandparents living in the same house as their parents and their grandchildren, which makes it even more dangerous on that level. Because obviously with coronavirus, the biggest thing is that we got to look out for the youngins and the oldies.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, they seem to be doing fine out there right now,
so,
holding it down.
So right now, as of right now, what's going on in Rhode Island right now? Nothing much, right? Just a panic in the supermarkets right now.
Panic in the supermarkets. It only so far it's only affected me last night. I got the munchies, and the Stop and Shop near me usually closes at 12.
Yeah.
And I got there, it closed at 9, and I was really upset because I wanted my Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And I had to pay an extra $3.
I just finished the box this morning. So I work out in Mass, and the mayor of Boston said no more construction in the city until I think he gave it a 14-day ban.
Okay.
I think that was 2 days ago. I went to work yesterday anyways, and they told me straight up, listen, we only got space for foremen to be working at this point. So I was like, I'll stay in the house.
Right.
Ain't no big deal. So that's how it's affecting me right now. Wifey's still working. No schools, no daycares. That was a big hit.
Yeah, wow.
No daycares. So for my parents out there, I know how it's hard, especially if you got to go to work. Who do you leave them with, or she with? I mean, it's an infant, and if you do have someone to leave her or him with, it's probably a elderly person in the family, probably the grandma or so isn't that already contradicting what to do in a time like this? Not to be mixing.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough, right? Because you got to take care of the elderly. And I think for the most part, I think the scariest part about this whole corona thing with everything developing is that a lot of people can have it and test positive for it and not have any symptoms. Which is why everybody's panicking right now. Everybody's kind of like stay home and self-quarantine because we don't have the resources for everybody to get tested at the hospital, for everybody to get taken care of at the hospital. And so if you don't have like a compromised immune system like someone like our age, then that's why we just gotta get that's why I didn't even want to go to your house yesterday to kind of discuss this episode, because just in case for Lil Kenny, shout out Lil Kenny, I don't want to get her sick. I just came back from New York. And I've been doing the last thing I should be doing is what I've been doing for the last 3 weeks. Is been traveling, bouncing around.
You've been one of those kids. Those kids they've been talking about at the news, talking about they're still partying. Yeah. I've seen videos of someone was going off Kentucky or something. They were like,
Oh yeah, it was Nashville, Tennessee.
Yes,
I think Nashville, Tennessee.
Yes,
I saw
and
that.
They was squatted
In a bar,
going hard. I seen Little Duval posted like a beach in Florida, and that beach was packed. Kids in the water. They didn't care. They didn't know fucks given. But again, these are scary times though, because you don't even know. I don't know.
It's weird, and so like I was saying, I was in New York this weekend, and I came back from Cuba, and then I had 3 days at home, and like between those 3 days, it was still very more of like an international problem, right? We weren't that worried in the U.S. And
a lot of jokes,
a lot of jokes, a lot of memes, still a lot of memes.
Yeah, it is.
But different context, right? However, the morning I went last Thursday. The morning I woke up is when I woke up, I saw that the NBA was suspended. They were suspending NCAA events.
Oh, we didn't even get into that. And that happened during this week.
Yeah, within the last 7 days.
Isn't it funny that I think that's how the whole country took it a little more serious once all major sports in the country said no, we're not.
Or like celebrities got it
celebrities. Too. That's what we're saying here, saying, okay, maybe this ain't a joke. Maybe I do have to be prepared to be bunkered down in the crib. And
is that how stupid we are as Americans?
For sure.
It takes Tom Hanks and like
for sure.
Who else?
And
like
NBA.
Rudy Gobert and the NBA to shut down for us to start
Mitchell.
giving a fuck.
For sure.
It's wild, right?
Yes.
But yeah, I kind of want to touch on New York because I was in New York as soon as that I was getting down. And it's just
as soon as the pictures started popping of Times Square like deserted and
and like the energy in New York was weird, yo. And like maybe it was ignorant of me not to be as chill as I was at that time. I did get a little too high on Thursday night, and then I started freaking out a little bit, like, damn, I'm really about to get stuck in New York for 2 weeks. But yeah, there was rumors of quarantines going on, the MTA shutting down, supermarkets shutting down, this and that shutting down, and just like the energy in general. And it's wild. There was a lot of rumors, and a lot of the rumors were just like, I have a friend of a friend who works for the CDC.
Yeah. I think we all have had, because it's funny, we just talked about that yesterday. And I have a friend of a friend that was also talking about rumors of, the shutdown's coming 3 weeks. You guys better, get ready, get all the essentials. And there's never been nothing like this before. I mean, the only thing I could really think of, which happened a few years ago, was the Boston Marathon bombing. Yeah. And they shut down Boston and like neighboring cities, like shut them down. Like, no, don't come out of your house. Like, in my lifetime, I don't remember hearing about anything else other than that when they said, no, you're not allowed to leave your house anymore. Yeah. You're saying yes in the house. In the house, does that mean yard work? Can I go outside and like start working on my grass and get my real. Mr. Stanley on? But no? How does that work?
You can do that.
Are you sure?
Well, yeah, as long as you just gotta. This self-quarantine shit is just like, yo, just be safe out there. Don't do stupid shit. Don't take flights to Cuba. Then go to New York for a weekend. This is heightened.
Don't do the Jeremy thing. Don't cram in an apartment 15 deep and share blunts.
For real. And quick disclaimer: it's not like I'm actively out here like fuck Corona.
No, he's just high.
Those were my plans, and I'm just high, and I had plans to be in New York.
So now that, are you taking it more seriously now? Is it more like
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to be, like I said, like I didn't want to go to your house yesterday and like put people at risk. Taking it more seriously in that sense. I'm still going out and chilling. Like I was at Jesse's house the other day. We just posted.
So we just started a project. This is Wednesday, right? Is this Wednesday? This is Wednesday, right?
Today is Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Monday we started a new project, and the guy that was supposed to head the project for the general contractor there, he wasn't in, and the guy under him was, and he was like, he kept his distance away from us in the morning. We know this guy. I've been with this guy for like, I don't know, the past 9 months working under, he's like the general contractor on this other job site that we're in. But this is a brand new job site, and he's overseeing this one too now. So then we held it up in the morning, and he's like, all right, listen, the guy, whatever his name, some Schwan, John, let's call him John. John was supposed to be here and had this project. He's been feeling ill, and he came back positive with the coronavirus, and
oh shit.
And he's like, I gotta stay kind of 6 feet away from you guys because I've been in heavy contact with him last week, but I feel fine, and I'm just sitting there like, So quick disclaimer: I work construction. I've been in the two most populated zones in Boston for the past like year, bro. No bullshit. I've been at Logan Airport, right? Yep. Not international, but where we was Monday, that's international side, right in front of the E terminal. I've been at Logan Airport, and I've been at South Station. South Station, when those trains come out, bro, it looks like The Walking Dead. It looks like The Walking Dead.
Really? Like what you saying within the last 5 days?
No, it's just like, have you ever just noticed a train come off like at the last stop and there's like 300 people all getting off? Like
I was one of those people. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Actually,
I don't see Rhode Island. We don't really have a subway system like that, so I don't know. I'm just not used to seeing just 300 people coming out of a sardine and all heading. It was like a wave of people. Like you can't even cross the sea of people that are going into the terminal right now.
Yeah, it's weird. I definitely didn't take the MTA this week when I was in New York. I'll tell you that.
No.
I
wonder how people are treating that. Like,
there's people wearing like Yoda masks. There's people wearing like bog masks on the MTA. Like I was actually I was at the pharmacy earlier and I was just like going through one of my memes and people were just taking pictures of what the MTA looks like. I wish I could show whatever audience we may have for this episode, but like, shit was fucking hilarious. It's like,
do you not look at someone differently when they're coming down the street with a bomb mask or even a regular face mask or like a cartridge mask, half face mask? Like
right now,
are you not looking at them a little different? Like I seen a chick driving and she had the mask on. I'm like, yo, you're in your car. Right. Like, I mean, you got the mask on. Like, what's up? Like, you at least, I mean,
we know now that, like, you know why they're doing it, but it's weird, and it's just like this. I feel like this whole coronavirus situation too, because you're kind of touching on it right now, is kind of testing our humanity a little bit, both like biologically and just like how we interact with each other. A lot of people, I've gotten a lot of vibes, just like a lot of kind of negative vibes. People like, it's just like, at the end of the day, we're like, we're still people, and like. You notice how quick something like this could just change people's mentality on how they approach and interact with other people, which is pretty wild. And but yeah, and like, so this kind of, I also wanted to touch on this whole, with everything going on with Corona. It's just like, let's get into some pothead conspiracies.
You want to go straight into the conspiracies?
Why not? Let's do it.
So, in my crazy brain, right? Like everything's been coming in like kind of like, it's kind of been paced out for the most part. Like we see it happening in China. No big deal. This what was the first one was in Mass that came, and then some city in Washington just started going crazy with it, and no big deal. Now Italy's putting out advertisements about, we were you a week ago, and now look at the numbers, blah 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 blah. They got shut down. San Francisco just got shut down. I feel like it's coming. I definitely feel like it's coming.
It's coming.
I feel like there's definitely gonna be some type of 2 to 3 week, no one coming out of your house, lock it all in, martial law. We're gonna have National Guard driving around and like, you know what I mean?
They already shut down New Rochelle in
I heard there was a city, but this is hearsay again. This is from people I just have conversations with. This is nothing that I spew is probably facts. You should probably fact check everything I say. But someone said in Jersey they have a city already that's already in quarantine. Like,
yeah,
is that true?
I don't know about the one in Jersey. I think I heard that too. But there's a city, New Rochelle, is just like a little bit north of the Bronx.
Yeah, I've heard of New Rochelle.
That shit's shut down. I heard.
Is it shut down?
From what I heard there's like even like just occupation in terms of like police and military, whatever it is. It's like no one in, no one out, because I guess they got hit pretty bad over there.
Wow.
But yeah, like with all these rumors going around, right? Shutdowns. Because the de Blasio, while I was in New York this weekend with all those rumors circulating, people getting nervous, people starting to panic, people going to fucking stocking up on toilet paper for whatever fucking reason.
Can we get into that?
But
what's up with toilet paper?
What is up with toilet? I don't know. People are dumb. And there was a lot of misinformation going on about what the disease was, how it spread, all this shit, and now people are finally deciding to wash their ass and like take like precaution, because the thing is, this is a respiratory virus, I guess. Yes. And what I heard is, in terms of like checking if you got symptoms or not. If you holding your breath for 10 seconds. If you can't hold your breath for 10 seconds without dry coughing.
Yeah, I heard you have to do it.
Then you're done.
Straight in the morning, too. Like, something about fresh air or something like that. Crisp.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is just me hearing stuff, so.
But yeah.
Don't take it as facts.
Going back to my pothead conspiracies. Me and my boy, we was talking about it when this was all going down. We were thinking it's the Russians just causing mass hysteria. Because it's just like, yo, like, because one, de Blasio, and quick disclaimer again, this is just pure speculation. These are two fucking potheads. When they get high and you know, your mind just runs. Your mind runs.
And if you think I was going to be sober during the quarantine, there's no fucking way.
Hell
no. Put
no.
that out there right now.
Not a shot.
It was 2 months. I did great. It was a great 2 months. If you think I'm going to be in quarantine in my house. Psh.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no.
This is where the soundboard comes in. No, son. I got some wedding cake waiting for me after we record this.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Anyways. Yeah, we thought it was a Russian because we heard a bunch of different rumors from the same types of sources, right? It's just like mutual friends that work for the government, which is weird. And we heard it from a bunch of different people, but then nothing happened. And now, and like de Blasio even addressed it, like the MTA is not shutting down.
Word.
The city's not shutting down right now, at least anytime soon, in terms of, because the rumors were more immediate. It's just like, yo, it's happening tomorrow.
Word.
And I still think it's going to happen. But yeah, stuff like that. And it's just like also the timing. Obviously, this is like election year.
Yeah.
And for a lot of people, and it's just like the last thing you want to do if you're running for state or for the federal government is be the one to drop the ball in this corona situation, right?
Yeah.
Because that's going to fuck your campaign up.
Word. It's tailor-made for Trump to drop the ball on this.
Right. But I think they're really trying to help Trump not drop the ball on this. It's like, bro, just please don't fuck it up. And another thing too is just like the only thing that Trump got going for his reelection, or the biggest thing, should I say, is the economy, right? And this could take the economy to shit right now. It's just like, yo, the economy's going to shit, and it's 2020, it's election year. Like, what the? I think that's also a big thing. Yeah, my mind was just running all over the place when I was, smoking, chilling in New York City at the worst time possible in 2020. Damn, 2020
has been all fucked up.
Damn,
we lost
Kobe. We lost Kobe. God damn, we lost.
Did I tell you about my Kobe story?
No, please do.
So I was at work. It was like on a Sunday, right? And Sunday, double bubble. I'm over here getting this money. Boom, boom. We get done early, too. So we're going to get paid for 8 regardless. Our boss is there. We're squatted, too. We're not normally the squatted. And we're like, I want to say like 7 deep. My boss said, fuck it. Let's go to this bar across the street. Boom. We go to the bar. We're eating. We sit down. We ordered. Well, we didn't eat yet. We ordered drinks. Boom. My young boy next to me, he's like, yo, they just said Kobe died. Automatically, I went, false news, fake news, bro.
Fake news, right?
Fake news, bro.
I
like, get on my face.
Yeah, for real.
Like, I got mad. Like, yo, put that down, bro. That's fake news. Get out of here. Like, and do you remember how like it was up, but then it got deleted for like a little bit? Like, maybe, no.
Continue. I'll tell you how.
It was like TMZ put it up, and then like I think they deleted their post, right, for like a solid like 20 minutes, 15 minutes,
right?
Probably just to make sure that they were right, and then they put it up again. So then it was gone for like the 15 minutes. And I remember I was like, I'm looking it up. Bleacher Report, I'm looking at everything. Nothing. Google, nothing. Stats that come up when I put Kobe Bryant. Just the stats. Fake news, bro. 10 minutes later, everyone around the table was like, no. Look, it just popped up. He's gone. I'm like, damn. Right?
Yeah, yo.
I'm hurt, right? And then my main supervisors at the end of the table, the guy that's about to pay for everything. He's like, what is that? What was that, your idol, Mike? I was like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's just
he was like upset at you for you being upset that he was dead?
At me because I was up. No, it was kind of like a somber moment. You could tell like the young dudes, right? It was like a younger, like half of the table, right? We had to be like 8 deep, 9 deep. There was a younger half and like a progressively older half. And he was like the eldest man, like, head supervisor. Like, he's a cool dude. I fuck with him, but he's like, what are you sad, Mike? What was that, your idol? I'm looking at him like, yo, you talking about an iconic
for real
figure.
What are you, a pussy?
Yeah, like,
you being a pussy? You cry for Kobe?
And like but he's like, I don't know nothing, but like disclaimer, this guy went to a Celtics game probably a week before that, sat right next to Mark Wahlberg's brother or whatever, I don't know, right? Right.
Sheesh.
I'm talking about the half court mark right on the floor. And he's like, that's the most boring game ever.
This motherfucker, get the fuck out of here, yo.
He said that's the worst
Get
sport.
the fuck
Yeah,
outta
he don't foul. He want to know what a foul is, what a foul line. Like he's one of those. Like it's like if you
And
brought
he tell me he sat courtside.
yeah,
basically.
Yeah, he sat definitely courtside.
What a fucking
It's definitely
Jesus
courtside.
Christ.
But that's like bringing me to a hockey game. I wouldn't know what icing is
right. Okay.
or like
Is he like
he's
like an OG Boston dude
He's like
or Massachusetts dude?
No. But the position that he has, you have to be that guy. Like you know what I mean?
Right.
You have to play the golf. You have all your business in Boston, so you better be a Boston fan.
Right.
And
so this is more of a business trip for him.
what was
That's
the
what
business
you're
trip
saying,
for
like
him?
the
It was definitely yeah. Someone brought him out on
That's
business.
Cool. That's fine then. I get it.
Yeah,
Over here
he
thinking
didn't buy him.
I'm over here thinking he's just
He
like,
just bought him.
Let's go buy something.
No.
What the fuck is this?
Hell no.
But yeah, I remember when I found out about Kobe, my phone was ringing, bro. I was playing my Switch. I was just like, it was a Sunday. It was a Sunday, right?
People were calling you,
and people were tagging my phone. I just heard my phone buzzing. I'm over here playing Super Smash Bros.
Yeah.
And then I finally like, yo, who the fuck is hitting me up? And then just mad shit about Kobe, all this stuff. And I literally I turned off my Switch and I just sat there. I was like, wow, that shit actually put a damper on my next 2 days. It put there was like this weight, this cloud on me. And it's just like, and I wasn't even a Kobe fan like that. I'm a LeBron dude. But you know, you could always respect greatness. I've always respected greatness.
Always.
And obviously, that was just like, it came out of nowhere. It was a tragic accident. So RIP to him and all the families and his daughters. Shit was super sad. But yeah,
it was a sad situation.
This year fucking sucks right now. But we're only 3 months deep, and
it's alright. It could get better.
Uzi dropped.
Drop.
That's how it got better.
I don't know what is my. I don't know what I love. Why is it that I love like Uzis and like what's the other young boy that I like over there?
That other young boy, yeah, Lil Baby.
No.
Da Baby.
No.
Baby on Baby.
I like the Baby a little better than I like Lil Baby, but
who we talking? Is he a Lil?
He rocks with Uzi Vert. Heavy.
Playboy.
I think
they had a falling out, by the way.
Why is it? Oh, did they have a falling out?
Yeah, I think he took some shots. I read somewhere quickly that like they had a falling out over something, but yeah, they haven't done any music together. But go on, what were you saying?
I don't know why I like these dudes so much. Like why? Like my favorite rapper of all time is Nas. There's no reason why I should ever like Lil Uzi Vert or
it's the energy,
whatever
bro.
his name is, the other guy.
Playboy Car. It's the energy, bro.
Why though?
Especially Playboy's last album was just a bunch of ad libs, bro.
And I still banged it hard, bro.
Hitting my bait. Hitting my bait.
There's no way that I should be listening to Uzi more than JLX's new album. Like, there's no There's no way. Like, Jay is all over that album. Why am I not listening?
That's like a Jay-Z album, basically. Have you heard it yet?
Yes, I have heard it. I have heard it.
I liked it. I like it.
It's for a Jay-Z album.
Right, dope. Jay-Z album.
That's real dope.
But yeah, I don't know. I think with me,
I've never liked JLX. Let me put it out there right now. I never thought he was nice.
Really?
Ever.
I never followed him enough. I've always heard the buzz around him. I never knew if he was more of a producer, if he was more straight bars.
His best track, I didn't even like. I thought Fab had a better verse.
It's like Exhibition or something, right?
One of those joints.
Yeah,
bro.
I never knew much about him. I wouldn't say I'm not a fan. I never explored his music personally. But I like this new album. I really love the.
You like him on his new album, or you like Jay on his new album?
right.
Let's get it. Let's be real though. I like Jay on the album.
I definitely like Jay
was murdering joints.
I mean, I didn't dislike Jay Electronica. I that's like I was saying, I didn't know what type. I don't know what his thing was, right? Like for example, like Kanye. Kanye used to have bars, but like Kanye was always known like he was more of a producer and just like his body of music as a whole.
Kanye hasn't put out a good album since when?
Pablo,
for sure.
I would say Pablo, but
Definitely
I also enjoyed
Ye.
No, I like Pablo though. I really like Pablo.
Okay. All right, Pablo.
Maybe it's a generational thing too. Maybe it's just that little gap. But I don't know. I thought the production of Pablo was fucking outstanding.
I got my boy that I went to middle school and freshman year with, my boy Euphoria Bongo. By the way, he produced a couple tracks on his newer albums, and that's the only reason that I would ever even listen to these albums, bro.
Talking about Kanye's album?
Yeah, Kanye's album.
Right. Yeah,
those joints are terrible.
Yeah.
He gave Nas a terrible album. I mean, Nas gives out terrible albums.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I do love you. I love him though.
Yo,
like,
he gave, but like, is that on Nas? Like, first of all,
is that on Kanye? Yes, it is.
Is it on Kanye?
Yes, because if you,
but like
if
the beats on that, but the beats on the album was hard though. That's the thing.
Then
that Kanye's
Nas beats though.
What?
Nas has
but Nas
beats,
has historically
bro.
trash beats on his album, bro.
Okay, so we're supposed to just give him trash beats on his album? If he has no. Every time you hear Nas album, you're like, damn, yo, if this dude had some like another just a executive producer of the album to just throw all the beats that he knows Nas is gonna. Have you heard Nas on the Janae Aiko album?
The new Janae Aiko?
Yes.
I haven't heard it. No,
you have not heard that.
I haven't heard her album
You
yet.
go right now and listen to that track, bro. Nas still got it.
He bodied it?
Nas still got it, bro.
Nas still got
Jay
it.
still got it.
Did you like Lost Tapes too? I enjoyed Lost Tapes too. I thought it was better than the Ye one. Than the Ye album.
Yeah, for sure. But it's not hard to beat the Ye album. That's probably one of Nas's like for sure worst albums.
What's funny is that when that album came out too, I remember just like listening to it much and like thinking that I liked it just because like Nas hadn't dropped.
Yeah, you swore you liked it.
I swore I liked it.
Yeah, me too.
And then there's one good track on it, the one with the Slick Rick sample. Shot the gun. Yo, and that beat's hard though. He said not even that one, guys.
Not even that one, bro. And I promised myself that I was gonna love that album, bro, no matter what.
Right. But it wasn't.
But so back to these little Uzis and Verts though, like why is it that they have us? Like, is it another generational thing that's happening in front of us?
I think so.
Like,
I think personally.
Do you feel like there's a generational like gap under you right now? Like,
I think it's getting there because I think I've noticed that like just music in general, just what's been put out, at least with hip hop, and maybe it's just because it's like completely oversaturated now. There's so many people putting out shit all the time.
Word.
But
that's another thing about hip hop.
Nothing sticks with me anymore. I've noticed.
Nothing can stick with you anymore.
Yeah, nothing sticks with me
everybody like there's too much things coming out that like there's no like I don't know like there's not a lot like the Uzi joint is heavy on the playlist right now, but it won't last. It'll last like it's not gonna be like the whole summer I'm playing just the Uzi joint, no?
Right.
Because you know Drake is gonna drop soon.
Yeah.
I think Kendrick's about to drop soon.
He's gotta be.
But like you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, I think
don't really have a big replay value no more to me. Anyways, like this is always something new.
I feel that. I feel like the only artist in the last like 3-4 years that's had a lot of replay value for me is Travis Scott.
That's weird.
Yeah, because I still listen to Birds in the Trap.
I think that was his best project.
That was his best project. There's still some tracks on Astroworld that I listen to, like the one with Gunna, Yosemite, I think.
Yeah.
And a couple other ones definitely didn't hit as hard as Birds in the Trap.
Did you listen to his artist? What's his artist? Is it Don Toliver?
Oh yeah, he dropped an album at the worst time. I feel for a new artist.
All of them. If they knew that Uzi was gonna drop that in there, they would have never dropped. Jadakiss, like they would have never dropped.
Yeah. I didn't even know Jadakiss dropped an album until you told me yesterday.
Yeah, Jadakiss dropped. I didn't listen to. Not even.
I love Jadakiss. I love Jada. Just out of respect.
I'll be a Jada fan.
Ain't not a bar, son.
He can't. I would never diss Jada, ever. And we share the same.
I mean, real songs with big, no made up shit. Yeah, yo. But I think especially with Uzi and Cardi and these guys, I feel like first of all, those two are on a different level of this new wave of rap than like. Personally, for me, like a Trippie Redd or some of these other guys.
Yeah.
But it's just like, yo, energy, bro. Sometimes it's just like, even if it's like that, yeah. Like, I can listen to that.
I can understand all day. What Uzi's saying, too. Like, there's a lot of dudes that I don't I don't know what they're saying, bro.
Playboi Carti, I don't know what he's saying.
I don't know what he's saying.
No.
But I still rock with it. Especially Playboi for some reason. But how about YoungBoy? Are you a YoungBoy fan?
NBA YoungBoy?
Because I've never been.
No, I haven't.
I haven't listened to his music to say I'm not a fan of his.
Right.
But it's like
nothing's stuck with me either.
Like it has to be good, right? He got like the #1 like YouTube artist in the world or something like that. Like his YouTube numbers are crazy. Like
no, he's putting
phenomenal.
up numbers. He's definitely putting up numbers. His shit never hit.
Is that another generational thing under you? You think like
might be. Might be also just like the demographic.
Like, are your friends listening to the NBA YoungBoy?
Hell no, I got mad white friends. They don't. My friends are white,
son. What are they listening to? Classical music?
They listen to no. They listen to.
I'll tell you what my white friends listen to. You tell me what your white friends listen to.
Let's do. All right, my white friends like to listen to. So when I was at I went to a party in Brooklyn.
Word.
with a lot of where my friends were hosting it, and a lot of music being played there was a lot of like disco-y like stuff. Like to party too, they like disco. They like some house music. Which I enjoy house music.
But they don't know the words to these songs, right? No one knows the words to these songs. No.
Hell no.
No, they just bopping and they're grooving.
Right. Yeah. They listen to hip hop too.
Do they?
Yeah, I was banging with the Uzi album with them because I actually have one of my friends, who works like he makes a lot of music and he used to make music for that artist. I don't know if he still does it now. That artist, Charlie XCX. She was big. She had a couple. I think she did some shit with Young Thug at one point too. But speaking of Young Thug, I actually do like Gunna. By the way, I fuck with Gunna.
Yeah, I fuck with Gunna.
I love Gunna
all the way.
I play his shit. What were you saying though?
Your white people their friend music.
Yeah, a lot of different shit. I've heard a lot of house. They listen to a lot of funk too, like a lot of like that old school R&B, like Roy Ayers and stuff like that. What about yours?
All right, so I feel like they be trying to impress me sometimes. So when they try to impress me, they like to throw on like DMX. Like, you know what I mean? Like, hold on, wait, I'm not done. Or Eminem.
I was gonna say Eminem.
Definitely Eminem. 50 Cent. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so they'll go on like their Pandora and just throw on the name and just let it rock. So all of a sudden, like the whole car ride would be like an hour of straight DMX or hour straight M or whatever. But if they're getting into their bag, like, cause they get into their bag, right? One of them is like heavy metal, but in German.
Okay.
Like it's like, wow, how
that's
can you
vibe.
rock? Like yo,
that's a vibe.
At 4 a.m,
right?
Off of a large Dunkin', bro. You ready to take on you ready to murder someone right now?
Build the whole new Prudential building.
What, dog? I'll take down the building, build it up same day, same. Like, but in German though, you have no idea. So
right.
So then I get into the how about you? Have you done a mosh pit before? Have you
Yeah.
You got in the middle of a mosh pit.
Tyler Creator, Odd Future when they were Odd Future still.
All right. But that's not like
are you talking about like a heavy
metal? I'm talking
metal
about
one?
a heavy metal.
No,
dudes is getting
crazy.
laid out.
No.
Laid out.
No.
He tells me a story of the last joint he went to. He's in the middle. He's rocking one dude. He's catching him with a right. Catches a dude with a left. He said this big boy must have noticed him. He turns around, just gets laid out. Bang, one hit. He said he goes.
So they was fighting.
No, that's what they do. They headbutt each other. If you getting in the middle of that, like you like get this is the fun time for them, though.
Right. No, of course, yeah.
They paid to do this.
That's wild, yeah.
Like remember we was at the Travis Scott concert and he had a mosh pit. But they weren't fighting.
Nah, it was just a bunch of teenage white boys.
Yo, yeah. Just throwing each other. No, these dudes is headbutting. So he said, I go to the bathroom.
Oh, my God.
The whole bathroom is like, the tile floor is just laced in blood, like an inch of blood. Everyone's blood is just mixing everywhere. I look up, try to wash myself. Boom, I look up. I got the biggest gash over my eyebrow. My whole nose is crooked. And I said, nope, it's time to go home. That's it. Done. Party was over.
Yeah.
I left the concert. I was like, so.
Deuces.
He's like, yeah, that was like my last one. I was like, so there was more than one. I don't get it, bro.
And that's when I decided to call it quits on that.
I don't get it.
Yeah, that's wild. It's just like, that's just like that rebel energy, I guess. I mean, that Odd Future wasn't nearly as bad. Motherfuckers were just pushing each other a lot.
Word.
I think I actually stole somebody's iPhone that day.
Did you?
Yeah, because
was it at the time that you could still steal someone's iPhone and use it?
Yeah,
wow.
I sold it to my boy.
Wow.
I
unlocked. Good for you.
But I don't even know if that karma's coming back to me because I remember.
Yes, it has.
It definitely.
It came back already.
It was vibrating under my foot with the last song left, and I was like, I remember thinking, yo, there's a phone under my foot. I ain't moving here, and then I was like, I don't know what kind of phone it is. Boom, lift my leg, iPhone 4. It was like senior year. It was when the iPhone 4, like when the iPhone elevated. Remember that? iPhone wasn't popping until iPhone 4.
4, yeah.
Boy, that was a come up. Yeah, that was fun. But yeah, that no moshing. I actually crowd surfed. I remember when they crowd surfed, you bring him to the front, and I was like face to face with Tyler Creator, and I gave him 2 middle fingers.
Did you?
Yeah, because it was just like that was their vibe. Remember that back in the day? It was just like fuck everything, go.
I don't. This is a generational thing.
This is also a generational thing.
I always liked Tyler. I thought Tyler was dope. I thought Earl Sweatshirt was dope, but not on the super like grungy. Like I thought they could actually rap.
Earl had bars,
Earl,
and I remember there was
rap.
rumors of because there was something going on with Odd Future or some shit. Like he was taking a break for a while, and it was the Odd Future was album was just coming out, like the Odd Future mixtape Volume 2. And in the show the night before, Earl came out as like a guest appearance. Motherfuckers went wild. We were hoping he was going to come out, and he didn't. But that was a dope-ass show. Yeah, I remember like...
What was this at?
House of Blues in Boston.
Word.
I think it was like 2012 or some shit.
Word.
2013. A lot of fun. Went with my white friends.
There's no more of that with this coronavirus going down, though. You gotta sit your ass in the house, bro.
Right. And going back to coronavirus, you know, we jumped around topic.
Word.
I do want to go back on, you know, what are your reactions and, like, how are you prepared for this in terms of what are your quarantine essentials, Michael? What do you need?
I mean,
5 things.
First off, as soon as it started popping off and I got, like, a little whiff of me knowing that I wasn't going to be at work soon. Because remember how you said we all had a friend of a friend that knows someone in the government or something,
right.
blah, blah, blah. So this friend of a friend, same guy that told me that we're going to have a shutdown Rhode Island and Mass, like, in the next several days, like, it is going to happen. He told my friend to tell me, like, oh, don't worry, Marty Walsh is going to cancel construction in Boston. So he's going to be home soon. And I was saying that at my job site. I'm like, yo, it's about to happen. Like, there's no way that they're like shutting everyone down and
right.
Why not construction? There's more than 250 people on the job site a bunch of times. So, and then it happened. But what was we just talking about? Oh, my essentials. So as soon as I knew that was happening, okay, I was like, okay, smoking is definitely happening. Definitely a must.
Hell yeah.
Definitely a must.
Big must.
So I bought a quarter, and then like today I thought to myself, this won't be enough. So I bought,
That's a conversation I have with myself.
I bought
every
myself
week.
Another quarter. So now I gotta get Dutches.
Hell yeah.
I gotta get enough Dutches. That's probably like 10 or maybe plus. And that's my quarantine essential. Everyone else can fend for themselves at that house. You know what? I really don't even care.
That's all I need.
That's all I need, bro.
That's all I need.
No, I got but on a serious note though, we went through the fridge. You know, we got a bunch of meat frozen. I'm the rice master. I could whip up white rice at any time.
I see me.
There's a bunch of pastas there.
Talk your shit.
I feel like all the snacks that we bought not gonna last. Cause we quarantined ourselves this weekend, and I just find myself just going to the cabinet every.
That's where the weed. That's where the weed doesn't help.
No,
that's where the bud does not help.
I definitely noticed that too. As soon as I started smoking again, I'm like, damn, I'm hungry again. Like that wasn't enough. Like I mean,
right.
When I wasn't smoking, shit'd be enough. Like what nice little pasta salad, I'm good to go.
You know what Cheech and Chong said about munchies and
what
why he like said. Why he kept the weight off even though he smoked all the time. When you're high and you have the munchies, all you really need is the crunch. You know, it's the crunch. So what he would do is he would just get celery and peanut butter, and just get the munchies and because that celery. Yeah. So
that's a good idea. Actually,
I heard that and I was like, yeah, I was like, you eat chips, right? You eat chips and you crap. That crunch, bro. When you're high as fuck, you got the munchies.
Word.
See some celery. I bought a bunch of almonds. Those are fun to pick on too for snacks. Little honey roasted almonds.
Yeah, I like almonds. Those are good. I like
cashews. You need shit you can pick at quick, so you're not always fucking going and making a meal and just like or going through fucking Doritos all the time.
Well, I cleaned out my basement too, so I got space around the punching bag and the weights, and so I gotta get back on that. But what else? The essentials. A bunch of cleaning supplies. We bought a bunch of disinfectant shit. We started going through the house, bathrooms, all the floors. I'm about to bring out the vac pretty soon. Vac up the couch, the stairs.
Now, how about stuff to pass the time though?
That's another conversation that we was having this weekend. We brought out we got like 3 puzzles. We brought out 1 puzzle already, but.
Like 1,000 pieces?
But they're not, though. They're kind of for my daughter. Okay. So these are like 24s, 24. And the biggest one we got is like 80-something. Me and my girl could smoke that in like not even 15 minutes. You know what I mean? So it's just like, damn, like, I don't know. I guess we're going to have to start ordering more games between us. I bought her like 3 gallons of wine already, 3 different flavors. So I hope that's enough for us. Probably not, though.
There you go.
It's probably not. Jenga. What else are you gonna do? Like, you're a single bachelor. What is gonna entertain your time? What do you have like stashed for your 3 weeks though. Remember, 3 weeks is a long time.
3 weeks is a long time.
That's a long time, bro.
Really, all I need? I need some bud.
Word. First.
And like, even if I had to choose between like my PS4 and my Switch, I'll probably pick my no, not my Switch. Just because like I'm thinking about it in like a post-apocalyptic world, right? Like I can bring the Switch anywhere.
Word, but what happens when it dies?
Then we'll figure that out when that happens. But I'll figure out a way to charge it.
You know, there's no power.
There's batteries. Portable. You know how many portable accessories? If I need my video games. What else? I definitely need like a quarantine bay.
Oh, you trying to quarantine and chill?
Quarantine and chill, yeah.
That's a definite thing.
That's something I need. Like if I had time to prep.
Do you have a shorty right now that you would say, "Yo, come through right now. We're gonna lock."
I did, and I blew it last night or
3
the other
weeks.
night. Two nights ago.
2 nights ago.
2 nights ago.
You blew it.
Blew it. Because she, on some last minute shit, she asked me to come over at like 11. I just got back from New York. In my bed. I hadn't slept in my bed in mad long. And I was like, yo, let's chill tomorrow. And she was like, yeah. And then I hit her up yesterday or 2 days ago, whenever the fuck that was.
Yeah.
And she dubbed it.
Yeah.
And then her energy completely switched up on me yesterday. I was talking to her. I was like, potato.
Yeah.
But yeah, quarantine and chill.
Word.
You're
looking for new candidates. I ain't mad
new
at you.
Candidate, of course.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm back in a new/old city, so I need to kind of get that up again.
Yep.
¿Qué más? Yo ni sé, loco. Mi laptop,
what
guess.
What are you gonna consume? Like, do you have food?
Oh,
like,
for food? Oh, yeah. I went to the store the other day. So my mom, God bless my mom, when I was in New York, she bought me a whole pizza from Dave's and put that in the fridge for me.
Word.
So
that'll last a day?
That lasted 2 days.
No, yeah.
That lasted 2 days.
Word.
She seasoned some chicken for me. I made myself dinner yesterday with that chicken.
Word.
But yeah, I went to the store, bought a bunch of avocados. I bought a bunch of fruit. Just because we already have stuff like rice and veggies at the crib.
Word.
So I bought a bunch of healthy shit. And then yesterday, like I said, I realized that Stop and Shop is closing early now. Went to go buy some munchies. Went to go buy some almonds. There's no milk at Walgreens either, by the way.
Yeah, bro. So
I went. Milk at Walgreens.
You know, we didn't have toilet paper. Boom, boom, boom. This was like 2 days ago, right?
So that's an actual issue. That's wild.
Yo, but it was just because like we didn't have any more. Like, right. It was just like, oh shit, we're down to like these last, because we have the little toilet roll holder thing. I'm like, oh shit, we're only down to fucking 3. I'm like, all right. So I go to Family Dollar, right, and bro, when I say that these shelves were empty, bro. Nothing. Slim pickings, bro. I needed that. I needed Dove's. I needed a bar soap, and I needed toothpaste, bro. You would really think like, yo, that like it's about to be like some Walking Dead, Resident Evil shit really popping off right now. The way people are acting, yo.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, yo. It's like a lot of it is just misinformation, and just like there's a lot, like we were talking about earlier. There's a lot of. Why did toilet paper? Did someone say that they were gonna have a shortage of toilet paper?
I
think it's just because like the symptoms at first is just like fever and shit.
But there's nothing that says like diarrhea.
Shit themselves and diarrhea. No, but like, I guess that's what people thought. So like, it's like get toilet paper.
Back to our conspiracy.
You got another one?
Like, yeah. Do you think like this has anything to do with like imagine people that bought stocks and like, I don't know, Purell or
you said stocks. You hit that Massachusetts stocks, by the
way.
Stocks, guy.
Stocks and bonds, kid.
I gotta get my fucking stocks right, kid.
Who owns Purell?
I don't know. Whoever that motherfucker is.
These parent companies, right, like, yeah, these like, you know, the Johnson & Johnson's, like, who's, you know, selling these toilet papers, selling like.
That's a good way, yeah.
Because it's who's the owner of Nayash masks? You know what I mean? Like,
right.
That boy Nayash right now is killing him with the mask, bro. What?
Yeah,
what?
I think it has to be like some like Middle Eastern person or dude that just owns mad shit across the world, mad enterprises and conglomerates or what have you.
And he's loving it.
Is caking.
He's loving it right now.
Yeah, bro.
Did he have a heads up about what was happening though? Is it just as lucky? Is just a lucky strike? For him?
I mean, he had to, right? If he was like capitalizing it.
What do you think about all the Bill Gates stuff? Have you heard anything about Bill Gates?
Like someone said something about. They said that he released the virus so he can release the cure.
Someone about like he said it like on a TED Talk years ago, And
I didn't hear about all that shit.
He had like a year ago. He talked about he had a conference about like a doomsday type of thing. I don't know. Do your research because this is again all hearsay, and
all hearsay.
I'm definitely still high.
Yeah.
So like, do your own research. But yeah, I heard Bill Gates got something. He stepped down as CEO.
Yeah.
Of Microsoft.
That happened a while. That happened. I don't know if that happened recently though.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
You gotta look that up.
Look into it.
But yo, that being said, there's also a lot of money being lost right now.
Yeah, that's another conversation on my job.
With everything being shut down, like sport, like bro, March Madness opening day for MLB got pushed. No NBA no NBA right now. Possibly no NBA playoffs.
Word.
There's a lot of money being lost too. So those motherfuckers are probably.
How about just regular 9-to-5ers? Like how much money do we have in unemployment to be paying everybody?
That's why. Like
how much
you think you're talking about like unemployment in
general,
like the government, like what we have.
Yeah, how much money do we have to be?
What is the unemployment budget?
Like what? How much is it? Because honestly, how can they afford for all of us to stay home? I'm just thinking about construction work and just construction work.
I mean, we got mad money, bro. Money just has to be moved, right? Like it's just it's weird. It just money. I mean, I wish I was better prepared to talk about this on a more journalistic perspective, but yeah, it's just like, yo, the U.S. has so much money, and obviously we all know like 70% of that is tied into our military, but it's just all it takes is just moving money around in the most lamest terms, and this is like your average everyday guy talk, right? Like, so I don't know shit. Say, okay,
you don't know nothing about nothing.
2015, Bernie Sanders proclaimed that if the federal government were to invest $18 billion a year with the dollar for match for state and governments, we would stash tuition. So this has stuff to do with tuition and nothing we were just originally talking about.
Thank you, Jeremy.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
This is a very long article. So I'm not fucking. I was probably done my homework more on this. But that's what we do.
When
we
you started reading that, you was real confident too.
Hell
and then
yeah!
You hit him with the fast read. That's when you stumble on a word and you're just
like, this has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now. So yeah, I mean, I have nothing to do all the time, right? So
how about didn't Obama have like a budget for this, like a pandemic budget or something like that Trump took out? This is all bro science.
Bro science. I like that.
That's all this is.
Bro facts.
Like this bro facts, bro. This is like things I've heard just in passing or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
whatever.
Probably something like I'm pretty sure about that. Or just governments in general have a budget allocated for like emergency situations like this. I don't know how it looked like with Obama compared to Trump right now. That's something I should probably look up.
So if this gets worse, right, and there's no cell phone towers go down, electricity goes out, what is your next move? What's your next move?
That's a great question.
What's your next
move? I gotta figure out which one of my family members has the most straps.
Who has the most straps around you? We're gonna have to get together with this strap. Now again, when if they put us when they put us on lockdown, right? Mm-hmm. There's not gonna be any police they can't be everywhere, right?
We gotta head to like Cape Cod first of all.
I was just talking to Jeff yesterday, bro. Fuck, New Hampshire sounds really, really good, bro.
We gotta go up in the woods.
I'll go in the woods.
Yeah, we have no choice.
We have no choice.
We have no choice in an apocalyptic situation.
Yes, I think that's our best scenario.
Hell yeah! First of all, I'm hitting up. I already have 2 people in mind who I would hit up.
Word.
Arm me.
Word.
I need guns. Where are my guns?
Yes.
And
heavily armed.
we will maneuver our way to Cape Cod, to fucking New Bedford, to Maine, wherever it is. And
we gotta go somewhere.
So
how do you get in contact with
everything goes down?
Yeah. How do you get in contact with your cousins or whoever, your uncle or whoever you want to? First off, we're gonna get the strap. How are you gonna get in contact with the strap guy? There's no more texting.
I actually live right next to a gun store, so maybe my move is just to go
rob the gun store
immediately. I have to.
But the gun store guy is strapped too.
Right.
Heavily strapped.
Right.
You do live right down the block from a gun store though.
I'd have to maneuver a plan. I'd have to execute a plan to at least get a couple of straps out there from out there. Then you're right. Communicating. And what am I gonna do? Go into Providence just to start going to people's houses? Like, yo, you home?
I don't know.
So
this is some Walking Dead shit. Would I be alone when everything goes down? Are you gonna be alone?
Let's paint the scenario right now.
Yeah.
I'm alone in my house. I'm alone in my house. My parents are in Florida, like they are right now.
This is happening right now. As soon as you go home, all of a sudden, bam, yo, this virus is mutating. These dudes is becoming zombies.
Oh yeah, that sounds like fun though.
This is real zombie shit happening.
Yeah.
What do you got? You got first off, you got the Land Cruiser outside, right?
I do. I have the Sequoia. Yeah.
The Sequoia. It's big enough. You can run over zombies. You gotta get gas,
but
right?
I can't run over traffic though.
You gotta get gas. You
got
any gas cans?
I don't. It sounds like you've been thinking about this a lot,
bro.
What are you doing? I want to know what your plan is.
Listen, I don't know, but just know that I know what it takes to survive for sure.
Oh yeah,
I don't doubt that. I'm not off of like some ghetto shit, but just I honestly with like my coworkers and just working outside and just, you know what I mean. Like I think I could build myself a nice shelter if it came down to it.
There you go.
If it came down to it, I could definitely build myself a nice little crib, a nice little 8x8 space with a roof and for sure with like minimal tools. See that might be a problem for me. I think I might definitely be a backpack in a post-apocalyptic situation. I'm trying to think of what I can bring to the table if motherfuckers is eating each other. I mean, another thing that I've been working on is my credit.
Knowledge.
My credit's not gonna help
my
me.
Credit, right? He said my
credit shot. Like, what's that gonna do? Listen.
Right now.
My credit score is banging. What can I do with this right now? Nothing.
Nathan. I got a bunch of cash to burn.
Yeah, what is that? Burn, right?
To burn it for fire when it gets
fire.
Cold.
That's another thing.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with all that money you've been saving? Nothing.
Nathan.
Nothing. You know what? I'm done with this Corona stuff. Let's get on another topic. Yo,
let's move.
Tom Brady.
Yes.
So this happened yesterday, right?
Yesterday morning. Tear just went down my eye.
Yesterday morning.
So you guys know.
Probably Adam Schefter reported it first that he wasn't going to resign, and all of a sudden, 2 minutes later, here comes Tom Brady on Instagram. Pull up the. Let me.
I'm gonna pull it up and read it.
Pull up and read it. And don't try not to cry, and keep yourself.
I can't make any promises, right?
Keep yourself, and then you're gonna react. Where were you? How did it hit you? Go ahead, hit it.
To all my teammates, coaches, executives, and staff, Coach Belichick, RKK, and the Kraft family, and the entire organization. I want to say thank you for the past 20 years of my life and the daily commitment to winning and creating a winning culture built on great values.
Pause.
Yeah.
As soon as you read those couple sentences right now, you knew it was over.
It's over.
You knew it was over.
It's a wrap.
You didn't even have to read the bottom when he gets into like he's leaving. No. You knew it was over right then and there.
Yeah.
And
I was on the toilet. I remember where I was. It's like the Kobe death. I know exactly where I was when I read this.
Did it hit you as hard as a Kobe? Do you feel the weight of the world on your shoulders right now?
I actually don't. Personally.
Who's the quarterback right now for New England Patriots?
For the New England Patriots. Yo no sé.
And I only know this because I talked to Jeff yesterday, and Jeff knows, the whole roster.
How's Jeff taking all this shit? I didn't even think about that.
I called him. I FaceTimed him first. I asked him, what's worse, coronavirus, quarantine, or Tom Brady leaving? And he couldn't even respond. He just sat there on his couch just in misery.
Yeah. It's a hard time. I saw some shit say like, yo, someone check on Boston because we just lost Brady and we can't even celebrate St. Patrick's Day because all the balls are
You guys lost Mookie Betts, Brady, and there was no parade.
Damn, yeah.
There was no parade.
Fuck yeah, this has been.
No, it was a bad time for Bostonians.
New England sports has taken a hit in 2020. That being said, we've been spoiled for the last 20 years.
Since you can remember, right?
Since I can remember personally, I'm 26 years old.
Speech.
Forget his speech. We all know he left.
Yeah, he's left. He's not going back.
Apparently,
it's
going
over.
to the Bucks, but I'll get to that.
Yeah. Since you can remember, you have been a spoiled little boy.
I've been a champion.
A champion.
I
mean, like the Celtics got you what, one?
We got one from all the major sports.
Okay.
In my lifetime,
and that's bro, that's pretty incredible.
Unbelievable.
That's pretty incredible. Because Bruins are always a contender.
Yeah.
Red Sox is always
Red Sox since like 2004.
Yes.
And then there was we always have like a little down periods, but like
maybe one season when you fall off.
Whenever we win the division, except for like 3 years ago or like whenever Houston won, but yeah, usually when we win the division, like we win the cup, the chip, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But back to my initial reaction about Tom Brady, and even Mookie Betts and just like all that shit. Brady, first of all, I didn't grow up an NFL fan like that. I probably started following the NFL like when I was in high school, just because a lot of my friends.
Word.
Always a Patriots fan. It's always obviously nice fucking witnessing greatness on your home team.
Yeah.
But yo, part of me is like, yo, he won like let's say if Brady had only like 3 or 4 rings, then I'd be upset. Like, yo, he needs like a couple more before he leaves. Brady got 6 rings. I just read like Brady's resume in the last 20 years. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up quick. But he's had like 15 division titles. He has 3 MVPs. He has like 15 Pro Bowl appearances.
It's ridiculous.
Like it's ridiculous. Like, I can't find it right now. I saw it on Bleacher Report. But like, yo, his resume is like GOAT through and through.
He is the greatest quarterback of all time.
You can't dispute his GOAT. And at this point, just like, yo, the Pats are known for not giving money. He took a pay cut in his last like 2 contracts to get his last 2 or 3 rings whenever he signed that, whenever that was. It's like, yo, the man wants to get paid. Let's first of all, that's what I want to see him get paid. And 2, would be even more GOAT shit is for him to go to like Tampa Bay, which is where they say he's gonna go and fucking win one, bro. That's some GOAT shit.
Is Kawhi a GOAT for doing that already?
Nah, he's too young. He's been too injured too much, or not too much, but like, I mean, yo, he's on some like he's on.
If he goes right now, well, not no more. But if he would have won one right now with the Clippers, is he already a GOAT? Because you don't just go to franchises and win a ship, and then go to another franchise and just win a ship.
That's definitely a conversation to be had. I think yes, but that conversation wouldn't be valid for at least another like 2-3 years after that.
All right, back to Brady. I wasn't surprised. I was honestly just real relieved because I spent a lot of time in some company vehicles, and all you could really listen to is like sports radio after a while.
Right.
And oh my God, was I tired of the Brady talk?
I bet, yo. I fucking bet you were.
And now that the coronavirus is popping, go put on sports radio right now. Go ahead, go try to listen to that right now.
Cricket.
Oh my gosh, bro, they have nothing to
talk about.
Of course they literally have nothing to talk about. And now that there's no sports, they have to fill in more time slots.
Yeah,
because there's no sports to be taking up the time slots.
Right, that motherfuckers is busy right over there in ESPN.
Bro,
nothing to talk about.
But I'm a straight up Giants fan. Jeremy no one else knows that, but Jeremy knows I'm a straight up Giants fan. I could care less about Tom Brady or where he goes, as long as it wasn't in my division. I'm thrilled. I got my own problems to worry about, and landed a big blue. So, whatever.
It is what it is.
Good riddance. I just want to make sure that all these Patriots fans that I've been like butting heads with for the past since however long Brady took Bledsoe's spot and started winning ships. Like,
keep that same energy.
I want you to keep that same energy, bro. I want you to keep it. I want you guys. I want to see the jerseys still all the time. I want you guys to rep your team hard, cause I know what it is to be on losing team. Love losing teams, bro.
Yeah,
it's tough.
Yeah,
it's just tough. So yeah, I want to see it. I want to see. Let's see. Let's see what those season ticket holders are. What was that hitting for?
Damn, I never got to see Brady play.
Never.
Nope. That's fucking tragic, yo.
That is pretty tragic.
Fucking tragic.
Have you ever been to an NFL game, period?
No, I haven't.
Never.
I actually went to a preseason Pats game like when I was like 9 or 10.
Where?
In Foxborough. I remember we like won it. It was like when I played Little League, when I used to play in Raul's team. My uncle Raul, coach, just played with my cousins. And we had like a field trip to Foxborough, I remember. And I just remember like, I don't even fucking remember giving a fuck about it.
Word.
Like, I didn't care about football at that time. But yeah, yo, it's like, what were we just talking about?
We were talking about Brady and his departure.
What I will say, though, is that even since before I moved to New York 3.5 years ago, every season, all the Pats haters, all the Brady haters, yo, guy, this is Brady's last year, dude. This is it for him.
We've been praying.
This is it.
We've been praying.
This is it for him. And he would come back, and he would still fucking win the division, go to the championship title. And I think since those rumors started, or since that talk has been going on, he's won like 3 chips. And we never got to see Brady's actual physical decline in New England. Like, he was still Brady this year, despite his team, was still balling, doing whatever the fuck he could to get his team.
But he's not doing that for that team no more. So
well, that's what we're gonna see right now.
But
we don't have to deal with that as Pats fans anymore.
Yeah, you're gonna have to deal with whoever's the scrub that's gonna come right behind.
That's what we're gonna have to deal with.
Scrub ass offense that you don't want to pay nobody.
Who's your second string? Do you know his name?
No, I know last year was his rookie year though. I don't know his name. Why would I know his name?
Because you said you was talking to Jeff about it.
Yeah, he said his name. Of course,
he
knew.
I didn't give a fuck what his name was.
I thought he would have known. I was wrong. What's his name?
Let's see. His name is, drumroll please, but let's see, quarterback. Julian Edelman. Okay.
They have a wide receiver that did play quarterback though. Sanu played quarterback in college.
So did Edelman, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know Sanu did.
Not to say, yeah, Sanu did. Not to say that they should stop those boys.
Jared, people say Jared Stidham.
No.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
That's definitely
Andy
not.
Dalton, maybe.
No.
Jacoby Brissett, maybe.
Who do they have on their team right now? No, yeah, Brissett's not there.
On their depth, yeah, let me see. New England depth chart. That's what
I don't know. Some bum that's not gonna equal out to be. So now it's all about is it about Belichick right now? Because if he wins,
basically,
then what?
Actually,
get the fuck out of here. They're not winning, bro.
If we win, and the books or wherever Tom Brady goes only win like 6-7 games, then
that's not happening.
Let's see. That could be some goat talk. Let's see. QB. It doesn't fucking say I'm on ESPN. Oh, well, you guys can look at that shit up.
Word.
It doesn't matter because it's not Brady. So
right.
Fuck that guy. And
fuck Brady. Fuck the Pats. Who gives a fuck?
Right.
So, you know what? I think this is a good time to end this. But we want to end these podcasts on good news, positive vibes.
Yeah.
Fuck Brady.
Hell
I'll start with one. Let's talk about I want to talk about like the internet kind of coming together this week or these past couple of days with just sharing information, sharing where kids could go get free lunches still, and cuz it's hard out here. There's some parents that really were, relying on them kids to go to school and get that free breakfast, that free lunch.
Yeah, it's affecting a lot of people's day to day.
For sure. So shout outs to all the restaurants and all the businesses in Providence is giving away free meals to kids in school. No question asked.
Hell yeah.
Just coming in, just giving them a free meal. They have also a list going around of just all the schools that are still giving out ready-made lunches. So shout out to that.
Yeah, shout out to that. Big shout out. I want to also shout out again to Quake to Pothead Conspiracies for letting us use this studio to record our shitty podcast. That's going to be lit one day. This podcast is, definitely came to us not necessarily on a whim. We talked about this in the first episode. This is sort of
it was a whim.
It was a whim in terms of how we got together ultimately at the end. But yeah, this is sort of like a journal for us. We just record. We give you our thoughts. We hope you laugh. We hope we hope we move you in some type of way. So again, shout out to Pothead Conspiracies for providing the resources needed to record this and for it to sound even remotely decent. Something more good news I want to talk about as well. It's just kind of overall stats of what's going on with coronavirus. A lot of stuff has always just been negative. The portrayal of the media is negative. Is very fear-mongery. But like total stats right now, the majority of these infections are mild. So this is a post, some data from the U.S. and the Chinese CDC, Center for Disease Control. This came out about a week ago. I saw this when I was in New York last week. So about 81% of the symptoms are mild, right? Just like very minor flu-like symptoms. You could stay home. About only 14% are severe, which require hospitalization. And just under 5% are critical, obviously, which would require intensive care. And so, in my thought for that being is obviously for the immune systems that are very at risk, like such as anybody with underlying health issues, elderly people, young infants, and things like that, or people like that. Right now, currently ill, and again, this was a week ago. There was 40% who currently tested positive for the coronavirus. 56.6, so nearly 60% of the people who currently have it, who have had it, have recovered, right? And only 3.5% have died. Now, I know that math sounds weird, but it makes sense in the way that I'm looking. So the majority of people recover So people who, the recovery rate is good still on this. And, again, the most at risk are people 60 plus. So, the news is good. And we even had a survivor out here who had it in Rhode Island. For his or her name, I forget it at the moment. I did read in the paper. He he or she did have symptoms, and it sounded like those symptoms may have been a little bit bad, but he, they thugged it out, and they made it to the other side. They talked about it. So, just stay safe out there, guys.
Right.
Wash your hands.
Yes.
Avoid people at risk.
6 feet plus.
You may have it. It might not test positive. There's not a resource to get tested.
Stay home.
People our age, between that 18 and 30 bracket, may have it, and they're asymptomatic. They don't show symptoms for this. So that's kind of the scariest part about it, right? Michael, you have anything else you want to touch on?
I think that's just the main focus, yo. Just try to stay home as much as possible. Don't try to,
Don't be extra. Don't be me like I was last week.
Yeah, don't be Jeremy. Don't be going out all the time. Like, fuck the bars. I think the bars got shut down anyways, right? Nightclubs got shut down.
Already, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just takeout food at this point. You can't really sit down in a restaurant. So, you know what, yo, just take this time, spend it with family. Let's just be grateful on a time like this of what we got and where we at. And after this is over, let's get fucked up. That's what I think.
Hell yeah. We're going to have post-corona. We can't have corona parties because that defeats the purpose.
Yeah. For
post-corona parties, yo. This summer, June.
Is it weird that I have coronas at my house right now?
Yo, their sales actually went down.
Yeah, plummeted.
Like, plummeted. Like,
that's
people
why I feel
like, I am not touching a fucking corona bottle until this is done.
That's not right.
That's fucking hilarious.
That's not right.
That shit made me laugh so hard.
So if this was the Jameson virus, with JMO,
yeah, Jameson they would lose stock.
They would lose stock.
Their shit would get fucked.
That's crazy.
I don't know who. Some company definitely owns Jameson. Whoever's gonna own Jameson, it's gonna take a hit. They'll take a hit, which is really funny and weird and stupid because people can be stupid.
Well, this was a great episode.
Yeah, it's a great episode.
To do. My guy, you already know.
Signing
Everyone
off.
out there.
Until next week, guys.
Peace.
Peace. Love. Rev 1. Rev 1 was that show again?